Hey there, Virgo community. Soul Tigress here with a story for this wonderful community. Ancestors, spirit guides, angels of protection, divine and universal energy, as always, gets called in. And the spirit guides are right here, standing front and center. I feel like right there at my shoulder, like, let's go. All right, so let's open it up. Let's see what needs to come out for the introduction. So something that Virgo's not seeing, and they're on the flip side about it, they're in reverse. I'm in awe of the great guidance I have access to. Where is anything at right now when I need it the most? And what else Virgo's at odds ends with is I release time. Let the universe tell me what to do. Again, Virgos, where is it? Where is it that I'm looking for? Where is it? I should have it by now. It should be here. Whatever Virgo in the story is working on. Whatever struggle, whatever situation they've been dealing with that they're trying to make. I would say you're turning lemons into lemonade, but there isn't enough sugar. But you're trying to make it work, but it isn't enough sugar. Honey, you got to put the lemons down and you got to go get some sugar. Let's see what else that they're not really feeling. When I'm in a state of appreciation, my vibrations are aligned with the true loving nature. That appreciation. What is there to be thankful for when I'm sick and tired of dealing with everything that takes advantage of me? Everything, I'm showing up and it's still the same struggle. It's still the same thing. What is there to be thankful for? That's what I'm hearing that Virgo say right there with that one. What else needs to come out? Confused, but it's still there. It's still there. I enter faith step by step. All right, something else Virgo isn't believing in. They're not wanting to see eye to eye with it. Is the universe has big plans for me. It's time to put them to rest. I had to make sure I read that right. So, I feel like Virgo feels like the struggle is their only blessing that they have. I feel like somehow Virgo has intook so much that they could have made a step into the direction that they wanted to go. They know that there's a storm coming, but there's just so much calm that they can't see that there's others beside them helping them to prepare for the storm. And by the others, I mean the guides and the ancestors, all of them. All right, last card for this introduction. Ooh, 2 cards. 777. Let's go for a spiritual awakening. You have listened and it's time to reap the awards. Uh-oh. You did that first step. Well, if you're going to play the game of life, life's going to keep matching you move for move. And when you want to get going somewhere else, you really got to put in the work. And sometimes it's a steep start on that new path. Something else Virgo's not really filling at one with is don't worry about the future. I know everything will be fine when I stay in tune with the present moment. No, the future, that's what they're really worrying about. They're over analyzing it. For some reason, when they're looking at the picture, it's not making sense. My receptivity is measured by how well I practice good feelings and thoughts. That's what it is. We're going to take a little detour This is pretty big in the head right here. This is really big on being hard on themselves. Hard on themselves for taking that notion of wanting to believe in their purpose or where they're meant to go, and being able to take that first step out, and then what comes after it. A lot of times what comes after that first step isn't always like the barrage of the fortune coming. No, sometimes when you make that first step, that's when stuff really hits the fan. There is a superpower in flexibility and adaptability. And when you step out in a new direction, that's when it's time to flex that superpower. But that's also the time when you're going to be tested too. You can step out in one direction thinking that you're supposed to go one way, and it doesn't work out that way. You're actually meant to go a different way. And I will take this quick detour. Virgos, thank you for your patience. But when I went to go to school to enroll to do the new career at that time, or the current career that I'm in, I would have never tried applying for the career that I'm in now, because it was something that I never seen for myself. But what happened was I went to this school and I took their test, and the original program that I wanted to go in, accounting, because that's always a safe zone there. You don't want to treat your accountants like shit, right? So, with that being said, that program wasn't offered there anymore. So they took me on a detour, and they gave me my test results, and the career that I'm in right now was the number one pick, followed by a few other ones. And I wanted to detour to those other ones, but the intuition was pulled so strong to my current career. So I went through a lot of, it was hard to get through that program when I took those first steps, even to getting graduated, even to starting in that career. The reason why I share this detour with you is because it takes a lot of work from the first step to get to where you ideally want to be. And a lot of times you're not seeing it, you're not knowing why you're being guided to it, but it's happening for a reason. When you look back 10 years from that point, you will understand what that reason is. You'll understand why that was a part of your purpose. Sometimes you're not given the cheat codes to life. They're not going to sit here and tell you, oh, well, if you do this, then you get this. No, that's not how it works. Or something we can see, and we got a few things we can't see. So let's see what's going on. So I have a lot of queens here. So could there be more than one person that's telling Virgo at this time that whatever you're doing, it's not okay, it's not right? Or could Virgo not be grounded in the decisions that they're making, not really being kind to themselves about even making this first move, maybe even being really impatient with themselves when it comes to what they feel like could be little inconveniences that they're making, little mistakes, little blocks that are coming in. Again, when you take this first step onto this path in a new direction in your journey towards your purpose, it's really rough. Everybody got to face karma. Everybody, especially if you're trying to better yourself. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that you're wanting to go in another direction. And again, when you step off into this new direction, sometimes it's very steep. Sometimes this is just the first part. There could be another part that asks for a little bit more. So this part right here was to prepare you. And I know you're feeling like luck isn't on your side. I know you're not seeing that everything is going to come to full circle. I know you're not feeling your fortune. But if you think about it from an athlete's point of view, if you ask a lot of athletes, they see the moves they make before they make them. They concrete it in their mind before they do it. See your moves before you make them. See that you're doing that. See that you're in that really nice place.